If you've ever been inspired to start a podcast and you've been holding back, follow that inspiration. It's easier than ever now. Anchor has amazing tools for recording and editing right on your phone or computer. So go to Anchor app or anchor.fm to get started. It gets distributed across all the major platforms. It's easy breezy, beautiful, and you can totally do it in a very short amount of time. Follow that inspiration. Have an absolutely beautiful day.
Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome to the Joy Channel Podcast, a podcast where we discuss shifting perspectives to cultivate more joy and abundance and gratitude in our lives. This week, we're going to be talking about presence. Before we get into the episode, I just want to remind everyone, if you are listening on iTunes, don't forget to give us 5 stars and a nice little review to help other listeners find us and bask in the joy as well. All right. Presence, staying present to the moment, living in the now. Utilizing the power of now. We've discussed this before, but now is the only moment that exists, because when it was the past, it was now, and when it'll be the future, it'll then be now. So right now, this now is what you have. This is why I am statements are so powerful, because they take us to the present moment. This is why focusing on the past or the future just splits your energy, because you're looking at something that isn't happening right now from the perspective of now, and that's not super useful. It's much better to pull back and observe the now and go from there. Staying present in the now just requires some focus, a little bit of discipline, and a softness as well. Not beating yourself up if you realize you've been spinning out and thinking about other times, but just gently bringing yourself back, gently tugging the reins back, and centering yourself in the now with compassion, with ease, with a light-heartedness, where you say, oh wait, let's look around and see what's happening now, instead of thinking about the past or the future. There are many exercises that you can practice to encourage yourself to stay present. The first being, observe your surroundings. Note what is going on around you. You can count off things even. You can do, the 5 senses. So look around for things that you can see, hear, taste, touch, smell. You can also utilize your I am affirmations. I am here. I am present. I am happy. I am joyful. When you're going through a situation that you might feel is challenging, take a breath, focus on what needs to be done in this moment, and do that. Do not worry about what you have to do in the future, how much you need to do, what needs to get done. Just be here with the task at hand, complete it, and move on to whatever the next now moment is. When you become present to the moment and you are able to observe the now and accept it for what it is, the next step beyond acceptance is gratitude and appreciation for the now moment. Something that might at first look like it's not a great situation can be turned and shifted into something that is something that you can be grateful for, something that you can appreciate. I'm grateful for this because blank. I'm grateful that this occurred because then this other thing didn't occur, and that's better for me in the long run. Something like that. If you're not there yet, it's perfectly all right. Just take yourself moment by moment and be here, be present. Allow yourself to absorb the moment fully and not worry about what comes next or what happened an hour ago or 7 years ago, whatever it is you're fixating on. Part of presence, staying present to the moment, is noting your reactions to things. Are you actually reacting to the situation at hand? Or is this situation reminding you of something from the past and then you're reacting to that situation? Oftentimes, if someone reacts to us in a way that we think is really disproportionate to the situation, it's because they're carrying the past with them. Or perhaps they're carrying worries from the future with them. So, if you bring yourself to the present moment and you see the situation at hand, when you bring yourself to the present moment and you see what is occurring in front of you, you are able to respond from a much more centered place, not carrying extra weight with you, just simply responding to what is. That's the whole point of presence, isn't it? Being present to what is occurring. Think of how much emotional, mental weight you are able to drop by not carrying the past with you in such a way. Responding simply from your situation now. If you are feeling triggered by something, pause and examine, okay, where is this coming from? And then once you're able to examine it and become present to that, you will be able to shift and let it go and realize, okay, that situation isn't this situation. And I can now respond to this person or this occurrence, whatever is happening, from a holistically well place. The power of being present to the moment. This is why I am statements are so powerful. It's because a version of you, the version of you that you desire to embody, exists in the future. And when you get to that future, it will be now. And since the only moment is now, that future exists and you can tap into that energy, embody that person. You know, a lot of people say act as if, but it's really more about embodying that energy. So instead of saying act as if it's already yours, it's already happened, I would say embody that which you are. Embody this I am. Whatever your I am successful, I am abundant, I am a business person, I am a teacher, I am kind, I am here now, I am a vessel for goodness, I am whatever it is that you wish to call forth, whatever energy you want to bring out in yourself and truly embody. Those are your I am statements, and you will find such a change in yourself in being able to focus upon that. Another way you can stay present to the moment is if you're eating something, really be present with your food. Each bite you take, observe how it tastes and how it feels. Oftentimes we eat so quickly, we're not really witnessing our food. So this is a very mindful, meditative way of eating, is to just observe and be present with it. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's do a little meditation for staying present. You can do this meditation at any point in time, whenever you feel that you need to be brought back to the present moment. Find a place where you can close your eyes at first, so don't be driving. We will take a few deep breaths to clear ourselves. Breathe in a lot of love, a lot of light, and exhale, releasing anything that does not serve you. Breathe in love, joy, presence. Exhale anything that does not serve you. Breathe in love, light, presence into every fiber of your being. And exhale. Look around you. Note 5 things you can see. Really observe them. Observe the things around you. Sit with them. Be present with them. Now, note 4 things you can hear. Whether it be people speaking in a far-off room, or a cat walking on the floor, construction, whatever is going on around you. Note 4 things now. Now that you are complete on that, find 3 things that you can touch and just observe the sensations of them. Get very into your senses of feeling the material, the object, how it feels under your fingertips, or how it feels on your skin, on any part of your body. We touch with more than just our hands. Our clothes are always touching our bodies. You can perceive that. Become present to the feel of your shirt on your back. Now, observe 2 things with your sense of smell. So find 2 things to smell. Really note how it smells. Note the fragrance, note how it makes you feel. Note if it's pleasant or unpleasant, if it's floral, fruity, if it's edible, inedible. And now finally, what is one thing that you can taste? Taste it now. Hold it in your mouth for a few seconds, observing the flavor. How it makes you feel, what you observe from it, if it's salty, sweet, umami, however it is. When you are done, thank yourself for giving yourself this time to become present to the moment, become present to what is around you. This has been the Joy Channel Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is @joychannelpodcast. My Gmail is joychannelpodcast@gmail.com. And my Patreon is patreon.com/joychannelpodcast. If you enjoyed this content, please check me out on Patreon. I have extra content, including meditations and affirmations and little tips and tricks, just fun tools that'll help you cultivate more joy in your life. Don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes. Give us 5 stars and a nice little review. And share this podcast with whomever you think would benefit from it, whomever you think could use more joy in their life. Share it, post about it on social media, tell all your friends. Have an absolutely wonderful week and stay beautiful. Bye now.